Hello, everyone. My name is Sabrina Nash, and I'm here with my husband, David Nash. Thank you, honey, for letting me motivational interview you for my health psychology class.
It's no problem, no problem.
All right, cool. So, I want to ask you today if there's any health or lifestyle changes that you've been thinking about making or been wanting to make, or just anything that has come to your mind that you've been thinking about possibly making positive changes regarding your health and lifestyle and fitness and stuff.
Um, the only thing that's really been on my mind lately is just going back to the gym, just getting more physically active, getting back into shape, weight training, running, getting my cardiovascular strength back up, my heart, just overall health, just improving it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, that's a very important goal to have, especially as as we get older, as we
Hmm.
age, maintaining, that health, through physical activity is really important. There's a lot of benefits to being active. Are you familiar with some of the benefits for being active? I'm sure you're familiar with
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of them.
yeah. I mean, just overall improvement of your mood. Of course, your reduce your risk for like diseases, strength, appearance, just everything. It's a whole group. I could spend all day talking about the positive attributes of physical activity or improving fitness in your life, but just basic core ones. Just health and
Absolutely.
physical appearance for the most part.
Absolutely. So, it sounds like you already know a lot of the reasons for exercising and
Hmm.
a lot of the reasons for being and remaining in shape.
Hmm.
And so, can I ask, I noticed that you also said you want to get back in shape. So I just
Right.
want to ask, when was the last time you felt like you were in like peak shape? And then from there, what kind of change that, that kind of got you away from that for a while?
Hmm. I'd say peak shape, maybe about 6 years ago, probably was the last time I was like in pretty peak shape as far as my commitment, my consistency, and the level of physical activity that I was doing. And the only thing that's really changed since then is just I got married. I got a family, so my time's been divvied up differently. I haven't let myself go too bad, but I'm definitely not where I was or not where I should be as far as my own standards for myself. I'm just not there. It's just, marriage, life, time, breaking it up, divvying it out, just that type of stuff. Just life, adulthood, the regular stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I get it. I definitely understand where you're coming from, and I'm even a witness to what you've been going through.
Hmm.
As far as your family life, you really are committed to taking me, the kids, different places, spending
Hmm.
time with us, and it's a lot of responsibility, especially when you have three children and you
Hmm.
have work and you have all different types of commitments for the kids and for home and
Right.
different things like that. So I can 100% understand how that has kind of taken a toll on your ability to be able to get back in the gym and get
Right.
back into swinging things. And I can see how adjusting to that can kind of make it hard to just keep up that that routine that you were into before
Right.
we got married. I remember that.
Right. Right.
Absolutely. And so, what would you say now, now what has made you want to, start looking at changing now? What is,
Just getting older, noticing changes in my body, you know, just like the way certain foods, certain things stick on me. I'm not burning it off as quick as I used to, and it's because I'm not exercising. I'm not as quick as I once was. My strength isn't where it should be for myself, like I said. But just little things I've noticed. I don't. I'm kind of in tune with my body, so it's like little minor things I notice here or there. It's kind of like, what, this doesn't feel right. This feels like I'm a little sluggish, or I'm a little tight. I need to like loosen up, be a little more limber. Certain things when I'm doing activities with the kids, anything. That's all. Just listening to certain cues.
absolutely. So
Hmm.
those changes now. it seems like, as you get older, you're starting to feel the
Oh yeah,
changes
for
in your
sure,
body,
for
and
sure.
that's one of the things that's motivating you to want
Yeah,
to want to, make this change. So
right.
that's great. That's awesome. So now, when we think about it, I know it seems like your time is all divvied out, and I'm thinking, how might what are some ways that maybe we can, start slowly incorporating? I know you like to exercise kind of alone, but what are some ways that you can make the time to exercise? And do you think you'll have, the support, my support, a family support, for exercise?
I could probably just get up early in the morning. That's the main thing. Just waking up a little earlier, giving up that hour of sleep, taking it down an hour earlier when possible, and just getting up and staying consistent with it. And I mean, I know I have the support, so just mainly getting up in the morning. That's it.
Absolutely. I think you're right. And so thinking about that, thinking about getting up in the morning and getting a earlier start on your day so that way you
Hmm.
could squeeze that in.
Hmm.
I was thinking, or not I was thinking, but maybe one of the suggestions that I might make would be to maybe setting your alarm clock to maybe an hour earlier. I know right now we get up around 6. Maybe what about if we, set the alarm clock for you for 5 o'clock? And you get up at 5 o'clock at least 3 days out the week. Do you think that sounds feasible?
Yeah, that's something I can do. Yeah,
Okay.
that's doable.
Absolutely, absolutely. Is there anything else? Well, actually, let me ask you this. On a
Hmm.
scale of 1 to 10, one being, as far as readiness to change, where
Hmm.
would you rate yourself? A one being not as ready, like to make the change right away, and 10 being like, I'm ready like tomorrow to make the change. Where would you say that you are?
Probably an 8,
Okay.
somewhere in that range.
Uh-huh. And so, okay, so that means you're pretty ready to make the change. And
Hmm.
can I ask you what's something that could bring you up to a 10, like I'm ready to change tomorrow?
Rocky and Tony Robbins.
Right, and Tony Robbins, yeah. Yeah, Tony Robbins gets me going, and Rocky, I like that
I like
that
Tony,
song.
but mainly Rocky. Just binge watch all 5 of them.
Yeah, I love
Go
that.
to sleep with them. Wake up with them. It does something to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. I can see.
Nostalgia.
Absolutely. Well, sometimes that's all it takes
Hmm.
to get up and rolling. So, what do you say? Like if you had to pick a start date, what date might you start making getting back into the gym?
Well, today's a Thursday, so I would say a Monday. Maybe the Monday coming up. Just watch some stuff. Watch my movies, get in my zone over the weekend, and just hit the gym full throttle Monday. Just go into it
Okay, so maybe a Sunday Rocky night, early Rocky day, little Rocky
all day.
marathon,
Binge
a little
watch.
Rocky marathon, and then we take it down a little early, set the alarm clock for 5 o'clock, get you up first thing in the morning, and you know, so you say
That can work.
Monday?
Yeah, yeah. Monday's a good day.
Cool,
That's fine
cool.
with me.
All right. Well, hun, it sounds like, you're very knowledgeable. You have a great goal. You're very knowledgeable about the reasons for, for pursuing that goal and for
Hmm.
making it happen. And it sounds like we now have like a solid strategy to kind of get you up and moving um, on Monday. And so, I think we're done. Is there anything that you have for me? Anything else?
Nah, not right now. That's all I got for right now at the moment.
Cool, cool. All right, well, sounds like on Monday we're gonna be like, it sounds like you're gonna be up
It's like
Monday.
weird. Yeah, exactly. I'll
Yeah,
be up.
yeah, that sounds fun, right?
Yeah, after I watch Rocky.
Absolutely. So we'll make sure that happens. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to interview with me for
Hmm.
class, and I really appreciate your feedback, and I appreciate this.
No
Thank you.
problem. No problem.
All right, cool. Thanks.